Hey, welcome to another episode of Cider Saturday. When I'm recording this, we're only 2 weeks out from Christmas. This is not a Christmas cider. I don't know if they make Christmas ciders, but it's kind of a Christmas present to myself. From 1911, Maple Bourbon Barrel Aged Premium Small Batch Hard Cider. Is that the whole name? It's pretty long. 6.9 ABV. Full 16-ounce can. I like how they even have a sweetness scale on the back, so this is about 4.5. They don't really tell you much about how they make it. But I look at the ingredients, it says, natural maple flavoring is one of the ingredients. So anyway, fancy beer poured in the fancy glass. And it's actually a pretty pale white gold coming out. Because it was bourbon barrel aged, I thought it was going to be like a little bit darker. But yeah, it's pretty standard kind of gold. Looks like a lager, actually. That head fizzles away. It's pretty normal on the cider. This smells like... all I can smell is the maple syrup. It smells like if you walk into Denny's or IHOP or something like that. This really sweet, but also kind of fake maple smell. Like if you ever had maple, like Quaker's oatmeal, something that's like maple flavored, quote unquote. This is what that smells like. So I would say it does not smell like, maple syrup that they off the tree, The cider character is there. It's a little obscured because the maple is like really overriding it. I'm like really, really reaching to grab any bourbon barrel or whatever character on there. So hopefully I can get it on the nose. Or the flavor. Cheers. Wow. Well, it tastes much different than it smells. Like on the nose, the maple just overrode everything. But in this, actually drinking, it's kind of the other way around. It's very much a cider through and through. I'd say it's, even though they call this fairly sweet. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess I agree with that. It is not sickly sweet, far from it, but it's not. I thought to me, it seems a little bit drier than I was expecting. Yeah, so I mentioned that the maple aroma smelled fake. It has the same kind of maple flavoring. Like I said, like maple flavored oatmeal, or any like breakfast cereal with like any kind of maple flavoring to it. The cider, it's like slightly tart, but it's like, I think like because the maple is so sweet, it's actually kind of overriding that. I will say the actual base cider actually has like a legit apple flavor to it, nice kind of juiciness. Yeah, this one is definitely not a bone dry English cider like Strongbow or something like that. As far as the bourbon barrel character, I'm not getting that at all. I think because the maple is so strong, I think they went a little too aggressive on that, maple flavoring. Yes, because it says natural maple flavoring is one of the ingredients. I'm assuming it's not like Founder's CBS where it's bourbon barrel aged then maple syrup aged or vice versa, whatever it is. This is just a cider that they made and they threw some maple flavoring in there and then supposedly aged it in bourbon barrels. But I don't get bourbon character. I don't get barrel character. I don't get like the vanilla. I don't get woodiness. Maybe like slight, faint like tannic quality to it, which is pretty normal. But yeah, I mean, to me, this just, as a maple syrup flavored cider, it's pretty good. It's a nice kind of alternative to a dessert beer. By the way, 6.9 ABV. It doesn't quite feel or drink like that strong. Not that 6.9 is like super strong, but I would say like, this is pretty easy to drink. Mouthfeel is probably about medium. Carbonation's fairly low. But it's got that clean, pretty much crisp texture. Like it would be more crisp if it was, higher carbonated. But yeah, this is not like champagne effervescence or anything. It just looks like Pinot Grigio or something in the glass there. Yeah, so this one's good. I like it, but I don't love it. Because I'm really disappointed on the lack of the bourbon barrel character. But I do like that maple sweetness, even though it is very fake tasting. Oddly enough, these guys are from New York. I've never actually had one of their ciders until right now. So as far as my score for the 1911, man, I went into this hoping for a 10, and this is more like a 7. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I said, it's good. It's not great. I dig the maple flavor, but if you're not like, you get sweet stuff is like 2, or you just don't like fake tasting stuff, you probably wouldn't like this. But yeah, otherwise, I mean, it's a decent cider, but I'm no cider judge. All right, so I'm rambling. If you watch all the way in, you're awesome. Thanks for watching, and check out regular old Chad's beer reviews. Cheers.
Somebody brewed it, Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Reviews. Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.